Hello, my name is Cristina. I'm from Romania team, and I'm about to talk about chasing dreams. One night, when the rain was pouring and the moon was hiding, a 19-year-old girl named Julie sat in her bed thinking about her near future. After reflecting for a long time, she realized that she wanted to become a police officer because she was fascinated about this field. She applied to the police academy, and when she tried to explain that to her parents, she received a negative response. However, the next morning, she packed her bags, and with courage and confidence, she left it all behind and went to chase a dream that looked almost impossible to chase. Did she manage to make her dream come true? I guess you have to keep listening in order to find out. Who knows, maybe she failed, or maybe she achieved what she had in mind, but the fact that she tried, despite the negativity, has to say a lot of things about this girl and her personality. I identify with her somehow because I strongly believe that the future belongs to us, not to our parents, and most certainly not to anybody else. In my opinion, the 3 essential steps in chasing a dream are to plan it, work for it, and achieve it. When we decide to chase a dream, we must know really well what we want, and we must find a passion or a general idea that makes us feel very excited when we're doing it or even thinking about it. I've heard that one of the most important rules of happiness is to do what you love. But discovering your passion or what you are meant to do in life isn't always easy. Oratory said, if you don't know what your passion is, realize that one reason for your existence on earth is to find it. And about this quote, I really have to say that chasing dreams or finding your passion is one of the most important tasks in your life. I'm sure that Julie would agree with me because she struggled and juggled with her own thoughts and emotions until she finally realized that she would be a good police officer despite her gender or the fact that she was not an athletic person. Even a simple idea or a desire can trigger the following actions, which are building up a whole plan for your chase and pursue it till it's fulfilled. You must think that chasing your dream is inevitable, but in fact it's not. Because if you don't take matters in your own hands, no one will. Only you can determine who you become in life, whether you'll be a successful individual or just a poorly paid employee. And the truth about those who criticize you and shut you down for being overly ambitious is that they are simply fearful, just like Julie's parents. Identifying your skills and your passions and then marrying the two is the key to success, is the key that opens a lot of doors. Oprah Winfrey popularized the phrase, do what you love and money will follow. By that, I guess she means that we should pursue our dreams and try to make a career out of it, which is exactly what Julie was trying to do. Translating your passion into a career isn't as simple as it seems, but you won't regret making the effort. When we decide to do something with our life, we must choose something that makes us happy when we're doing it. Let's say that you want really badly to become a lawyer, but for some reason you become a teacher. This will make you doubt your power to achieve success. Statistics show that 85% of Americans are stuck with a job they hate, and this makes them feel less confident, less motivated, and less happy. What I'm saying is that if we have a passion or something that we want to accomplish, we should totally go for it. We should fight for our dreams because they are the ones which define us and which can give a meaning to our life. If you choose to ignore if you don't pay attention to your dreams or choose to ignore them, or if you get a job only because you feel obligated to, then you're not going to feel stimulated enough, and the routine will be present in your life, probably causing disorders such as depression or chronic laziness. The fact that you didn't chase your dreams will haunt you later in life, and you'll probably regret not taking initiative on it. So take your time to do something you enjoy and that is worthy of your time and talent. Education also opens doors. It gives you the knowledge and skills to achieve your maximum potential. In terms of financial success, statistics have shown that the more education you have, the more money you're likely to make, and the less likely you are to become unemployed. The first step in chasing your dream is always the hardest, but if you have high expectations of yourself, everything will come naturally, but not without hard work. In order for your dream to become real, your chase must have clear goals and sustainable ideas. Instant success sounds great, but it's not the whole story. Actually, in most cases, as comedian Ed Cantor said, it takes 20 years to create an overnight success. For instance, before she gained immense popularity with the Harry Potter series of novels, J.K. Rowling was nearly penniless, severely depressed, gets divorced trying to raise a child on her own while attending school and writing a novel. She went from depending on welfare to survive to being one of the richest women in the world in a span of only 5 years through her hard work and determination. As you advance on your way to success, you will slowly lose motivation, but you must regain it because it keeps you on your path. You shouldn't give up so easily because no one achieved anything just by clapping your hands. It's hard to build a career, that's why motivation should be your strongest weapon on your battle. Julie knew this, and she found her motivation because she didn't want to disappoint herself or her family. She managed to graduate from the police academy, and she became a successful police officer just like she planned. Julie found a job that made her wake up in the morning realizing how lucky she was and how many other things she could achieve if she really wanted. She worked really hard to get where she is now, and failing was never an option for her. Now let's say that you've already found success and accomplished what you had in mind. What's your next step? What is the key to keep it alive? If you believe that once you achieve your dream, you can just rest and let things flow in whatever direction they want, you're wrong. The next step once you achieve success is to work even harder to keep it alive and to prepare your next step, your next chase. Unlike most people, I don't believe that success brings you total happiness. Yes, it can give you some sort of comfort, but not exactly happiness, because once you achieve your dream, once you accomplish your dream, you realize that the chase changed you as a person and you want more and more from yourself. Entrepreneur Bob Pass said, achieving a dream is a momentary sensation and your life is not. The only way to really achieve all of your dreams is to fully enjoy every step of the journey. That's the best way. In conclusion, the most important thing to remember is the fact that only by working very hard you can achieve all of your dreams. And once you reach your destination, your motivation is the only thing that can keep you balanced. Everything is possible if you have the courage, strength, and determination to make it alive. If you still aren't convinced, listen to the advice given by author A. Jackson Brown Jr. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So draw off the bold line, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds, never sail, explore, dream, discover.